What's up, Tiff? Give everybody time to get in here. Appreciate you. Just getting some things pulled up right quick. Just getting some things pulled up. I'll leave you up. Oh, wait. This tag and this thing is about to drive me insane. Hold on. Let me cut this thing out. Because I'm going to be sitting here digging. I can't. Okay. All right. Lord of mercy. Oh, Lordy. Look, let me go grab, because this, my tea's water now. Let me go grab me a Red Bull, because I need it, okay? And I've got some little gifts that I'm going to put together, packages for the sofa, okay? Hold on. We 4 and 3. Where's everybody at? Where is everybody at? Let me get these people in here. They're taking too long. Taking too long. I got a slow rolling crowd. I got to get y'all on point. I don't know. My pants keep falling down. Let me see. Oh. And get everybody. What they were doing, I don't know what it was doing. Everybody must be sleeping out the New Year's. Lord. Okay, let me stop because it's freezing up my life. Now what's going on? Lord, help me, Jesus. Hey, Cadence. Well, it depends. I did this one myself. On my lip. This one I had done twice. The first time it rejected it because it was further up. So she had to go down. And I had to cut pretty deep. But my pain tolerance is pretty high. So, what is up? Guess who? How are you? Look, I'm trying to get everybody in here, y'all. But it keeps freezing. Yeah. Wow. Appreciate it. Lord. Hey, when you grow up, you want to be like you. Hey, look, guys. Okay, so while everybody's coming in, I'm going to show y'all. I don't know how I'm going to put it together, but I'm going to put more in the care box. But I went to go get my candles with Alive. And I thought these were like too cute. So I'm going to put together for the Soul Tribe. I'm not sure how I'm going to put the wind in together, but it's a care box. And I got the socks. Okay, so we got Wheel of Fortune. We got Tetris. We got Stitch. Okay, so I don't know about any of the rest of y'all, but Stitch has been my YouTube follower. He has followed me around on YouTube. Okay, so we got Stitch. And I'm ready to go in, Coach. Okay, Ace Ventura. What's up, Samantha? Welcome in, baby. And we cannot forget our Super Troopers, okay? Welcome in, Owen. And, of course, Go Gadget. And nevertheless, we got to have Rambo, okay? So, I'm going to put a pair of socks in a care pack. And I'm not sure how I'm going to put it together for how we're going to do our wins. The Ace Ventura. I'm ready to go in, Coach. I thought that was so cool. So I'm going to put together a care package, probably with like a stage stick, a crystal, or some sort. And we're going to end up doing some activities where we can earn points and scores, and I'm going to put it together. But I seen them and I was like, oh my goodness, these is so freaking cute. So, okay. Anyhow, I had a moment, y'all. Tab went sock crazy. So, anyhow, I'll put it together, and so when I get it together, I'll let y'all know, and we'll go from there. All right. So is everybody ready for the super new moon? Let me put this receipt up, y'all. Everybody ready for the super new moon? Y'all got your burn release letters ready? You've got your what you calling in? Okay, confirmation. What you calling in and what you're releasing. You got them ready? If not, get them ready while I try to get the rest of the tribe in here without my live freezing. What's up, Chocolate Fudge? What's your question, boo? What's your question? Every day we should be hustling. Will you find your discipline back? Are you working on being disciplined? Have you put forth the right foot forward to be disciplined? Okay. It's called consistency. Okay. It's called consistency. Maintain your consistency. You feel blocked? What's making you feel blocked, boo? Have you set your goals for the year? Feeling blocked a lot of times is mindset. Think outside the box. I feel like you're in a box. What's up, protagonist? Welcome in, baby. Confirmation, you're in a box. 777 is my birthday broke down, protagonist. Imagine that. Getting your exams. Yeah. So think outside the box. Don't box your mindset in. Don't be closed-minded. I did a live, I think it was, I don't know, probably 3 days ago. So you can go back and look on a live. And we discussed it. You always want to look at least, you know, as for a good driver, you want to be 5 car lengths ahead, okay? You can peep the rearview mirrors, you can peek your side mirrors, you know, to make sure you're good. But you want to stay 5 car lengths ahead. So you got to pull yourself out of that box and look 5 car lengths ahead. Okay? What is up, Philip? How are you, dog? Hey, Ricky, welcome in, baby. All right. So, you know, we can't keep ourselves isolated, you know, like you're saying. Your goal is your exams, okay? What are you going to do once you pass those exams? Where are you going from there? Prep ready. Prep ready. Are there a good witch or a bad witch? I don't know. Michael, I'm a child of God. What would make you call me a witch? Okay, so, right. So go ahead and start looking at different jobs and what you need to hold on to and what you can data dump. This will probably help you out, okay? All right, what those jobs is going to include you to utilize your education on a daily. Okay? Hey, Miss Penny. What's up, Shane? So, do I do dream reads? Yes. So, okay. So, for my ones that's in school, you know that, especially like it, you know, going through high school and stuff, you know, you have a bunch of information that you have to cram in for your exams and et cetera, et cetera. And some of this you're never going to even use out in society, okay? So same thing when you're going through colleges. You know, there's a lot of information that you're going to have to attain just to get through the exam portion, but there's a lot of information you need to hang on to. So a lot of that information, you know, outside of your regular school books, your regular notes, set up, you know, go ahead and be job searching and what tools you're going to be using. Strengthen those tools with the education guide. Like, for instance, set you some cue cards off to the side. You know, this is something I'm going to be able to use in my field. This is something I need to carry with me. And set you a different, you know, a reference book per se. Okay, refer them back. So you ain't got to go through and dig through a pile of, you know, college information to find that answer. You already have it, you know, readily available. I did this one time. Once I went through MP school and started hitting the field in a lot of my training. I kept a 3-inch binder and I tabbed it. How do I, you know, have my building clearance? What kind of clearance do I use to what kind of alarms is being going off? Field interviews. Base alignments, so it's readily available. Quick, fast. Yeah, I was a military police. Quick, fast maps to our base facilities. So I knew how to get there quickly. Okay, so tab that reference back to information you're going to utilize and you're going to hold on to. You know, like if you're in the medical field, medical terminology would definitely be a tab that you want to put in there. Okay? So, anatomy, knowing the human body. If you don't have it, you know, locked in, you want to, you know, have that section, have it readily available until you're on point with it. Okay? So once you can start popping it off, you know, and it's logged in the database up here, keep it logged in a binder. Okay? So that would be a quick reference tool that I would suggest to help you out. Okay? You've been really looking for someone to help you because you're having the same dream over and over again. Okay, it's driving you crazy. All right, shoot me an email on it. Okay. So how do you remove the witchcraft? Okay, witchcraft, a lot of it is backbiting, gossiping, and betrayals. Okay, you know, some of your witchcraft, you do have binding and blocking spells. You can do an egg cleansing. That will help remove a lot of that. So you want to make sure you're clean, you're purified. An egg at room temperature. Hey, Bobby Dale. Rolling it from head to toe. Saying and repeating the Lord's Prayer. In a clear salt water glass. Drop your egg in there. Okay. Release the egg. If it spikes, you can actually send me by email pictures of it, and I will help you try, you know, read the egg reading, or you can Google it. The main thing you're looking for is the egg yolk to be centered in the bottom of the cup, the glass, and you want to make sure it's a glass that you can see through. Make sure that the egg is centered on the bottom. It's not floating. It is dead center on the bottom. That means you're heart-centered. You want to be heart-centered and grounded. Then you sprinkle the salt on top of it, and you release it. A lot of people flush it. I do not suggest flushing it. I take it to the outskirts of your land and release it. Do not release it on your property. You're removing entities. You're removing spirits. You're removing, you know, any kind of witchcraft, voodoo, hoodoo, etc. away from you. But cleanse the body, roll the egg, okay? Make sure you're meditating and praying over it. So that would help you release that. All right, guys, where we at? 15 and 12. All right. So we're going to start off with our our ruins deck first. And we're going to pull a ruin real quick. This is what's going on our orange candle for our new moon. What's up, Dad? Welcome in, baby. That's our ruin is going on a candle. Hold on a second. Let me grab my, okay, Sharpie. So I'm going to pull one ruin and let it drop. That's, and whatever ruin is going on our candle for the new moon, which is our wolf moon, okay? So when it comes to our wolf moon, guys, you know, this is it's a super moon, it's a heightened moon. What's up, Farmer? Welcome in. What's up, like a slot? Okay. So it's known as our super moon, and it is going to appear larger and brighter than it usually does, because of the proximity to the Earth. And it is considered a cold moon or a severe moon, which is based on our indigenous cultures, okay? Some of the things that we're looking at is stabilization with this moon. Stabling out your energy, working on towards your goals that you've set towards the end of the year, as well as your new year, you know, your new year rituals or whatever that you have set to do. You forgot it was the full moon, right? Um, I don't know. So this is going to symbolize your emotional depth, going deep, going in those coldest, darkest areas that we don't want to visit, okay? Reflection, reflection, reflection. It's a big reflection moon, guys, okay? The key thing is reflect. What did I say? Glance at the review mirror in your side mirrors. Glance. Reflect on it, but keep moving. Do not stop, okay? We're not going backwards. We're going forwards. What I said all last week. Everything is in the past needs to be left in the past. We're making preparations into closing out cycles and making way for new, okay? So you're marking your renewal, okay? You're making new connections within your community. You're making new connections with new people, you know, outside of, you know, your normal realm of people, okay? You're growing, okay? You're expanding. This is a powerful time to introspect on your personal goal, your personal growth, where you came from to where you are. Show yourself some gratitude and some praise, okay, collective? All right, I'm not going to pray. We're just going to drop this, and then we're going to pray over the candle before we light it, okay? Okay. The devil comes out. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, we're not in the Capricorn. Look at that. Look at that. We're coming out of Capricorn. Look at that. The devil's coming out. New ties. Okay, this is upright. It's needed. It's necessary. It's willpower. Okay? Because of the delays. So, there you go, Chocolate Fudge, to kind of help you out. So, it's kind of crazy this card comes out. Coming out of that Capricorn, okay? So, we're going to put our symbol on here, which is... our bold straight line. All of our ruins. With the slanted line. Almost like a cross, okay? It is almost like a cross, okay? So there we are. All right? Feel like you were stuck and delayed? Well, there it is, okay? All right, guys. Let's put our protection spray on here. Nah, the delays, baby. What is going to bring you out of delays? Coming out of that devil energy, that obsessive energy. Devil energy could be a lot of things. Obsession. It could be addictions. It could be, you know, feeling stuck, blocked, blinded, you know, anything. Anything that's holding you back. That devil energy, okay? We were upright. We needed it. We need the necessary and the willpower to move forward. So, it kind of hit right on cue with what you were asking. What's up, True Patriot? Welcome in, baby. All right. You want my candle there? In protection. Oh, let's grab that. Grab that Palo Santo so we can get that prayer on. What's up, special? Hey, April, welcome in, baby. All right, let's get it. Come on, it's coming slowly but surely. All right, there we go. Give your job cleared out. Your tab cleared out. Cleanse our candle. All right, let's get it. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, Most High God, we call back all our power at this time, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, and spiritually. Any negative energy that's been sent by way or to collect us way, meant to hurt, harm, block, blind us, deceive us, backstab us, betray us, manipulate us, or finesse us. We rebuke this energy by calling karmic justice, place them on the scales to be balanced out at your will and your discretion. We ask you to transmute the energy, send it through to sacred blood, cleanse it, purify it, bring it back to the overall collective 7 times tenfold to raise our vibration to get us closer to you, Father God. We ask you to anoint this candle for our spiritual growth during this super moon, the wolf moon, cold moon, whatever the collective wants to refer to it as. Anoint it in the reference of a reflection as a collective as a whole, as well as personal on an independent level. Reflect and continue moving forward, being drove by your spirit, your truth, for the necessary for the growth of the uplifting of your kingdom. My beloved ancestors of the Great White Light, my legion of angels that walk with me, Spirit God's Holy Spirit, most divine high God, do please come on in the house. Guide, lead, and protect us. Anoint us with that sacred blood, calling in a legion of angels to guard the gates as we go into this moon ritual, as well as our reading, giving the collective the precise message they need to know to help them spiritually grow in your will, your confidence, and be warriors out here on these streets for you. And we want to give you praise, Father, for all you do. Thank you. In your beloved name we do pray. Amen. All right, fam. All right, so we're going to light the candle up and set it back here on the table behind me, all right? What is up? Where your dolls at? Look at there. All right. So we got them going, okay? All right, so now that we've got it, I'm going to set the devil card right back here, right along with it, guys, with our Roy. All right. Let's get one more Roy. Okay? So that's what we're reflecting on, that devil energy, okay? We're reflecting on the devil energy. What is it that we need to work on as far as our personal growth? Give me one ring. Give me the one ring for our personal growth. Look at there. Spirit said, I got you too. Justice. Justice. Tawaz. Upright justice. Hold that status. Be balanced, collective. Justice. Okay? Cause justice on anything that's causing death. That is bringing you down. So you can transform out of it. And was upright, Odeon, wisdom, insight, and communicate. Communicate, communicate, communicate. Okay? Give me that moon card. Coral or emerald may help you. What is the stone on here? Lupus lots may help you if you work with stones. Okay, collective. Heavy on that Libra energy, absolutely. What's up, spiritual tea? Welcome in, baby. Welcome in, Destiny. Destiny? Is it Destiny? Destiny. Oh, you put her out. My bad. Look at her. I wasn't even paying attention. You put her out. All right, let's get it. Give me the moon. All right, believe me. Believe in the impossible, collective. Believe in the impossible. Okay? When you manifest, you got to believe in what you're speaking out into the universe. You got to believe in yourself, believe in the prayers, believe in the universe. Welcome in, Angel. What's the message for the collective? Look, some things want to be a little complicated. Okay? Be careful when it comes to self-indulging, okay? Know your self-worth, know your value, take time out to heal and to do your shadow work, and show yourself what I tell y'all. Look in the review mirror. Look in your side mirrors. Reflect. Show yourself appreciation for where you came from. Retrospect, okay, collective? Do a quick retrospection. Y'all do a gratitude jar. Get you a jar, a mason jar. Cut you up some pieces of paper. Each day, drop a gratitude in there. Show some gratitude, fam. Okay? What's up, Brenda? Welcome in, baby. Make sure you're working on that shadow word, okay? You may be having some nostalgia, okay? And this is a twin flame card, but I'm not getting twin flame energy off of this card. I'm getting the balancing of the yin and the yang. The duality within self. The masculine and the feminine. The dark, the light. The yin, the yang. The ups and the downs. The emotional roller coaster. Okay? Tell me about the twin flames. Yeah. Okay? Take time out for yourself, okay? You need it. Take time to take breaks, to heal, and to reflect, and to appreciate what you have accomplished, collective, okay? This is part of your progression, okay? Make sure you got those boundaries set, okay? Because if you're still feeling upset, you need to go out. You need to go take yourself out on a date, okay? You need to take time out and take yourself out on a date. Go get your nails done. Go get your feet done. Even for my dudes, you can go get your feet done too, okay? You need to take care of your feet anyhow. Go get your massage. Go have a nice dinner. Take yourself to the movies. Because a lot of times we block our own heart off, collective, okay? Because we stay in our head too much. We stay in our head too much. We talk a lot and don't move a lot. We don't put a lot of action in, okay? This is not the time to do that, okay? This moon is going to force you to move, okay? It's conditioning you. Okay? You may feel backstabbed. You may feel lied to. You may feel less than. Okay? But you're not in this alone, collective, okay? You're not the only one. Already. Tell me about the backstab. Okay? But you're not cutting these ties, okay? That's what needs to be let go of. That's what needs to be let go of. Cut it off. Remove it. Make that sudden change, collective, okay? So you can transform. Don't speak about it. Be about it, all right? You may feel a little heartbreak. The heartbreak came out fumbled, okay? This may hurt a little bit to cut people off that you care about. But collective, if they're running and you're having to chase after them because they don't want to answer the call and they still want to party, let them go. Let them go. Confirmation. A lot of people, including ourselves, end up holding that poker face because we don't want to gamble. We don't want to roll the dice. We don't want to take that risk to step outside of our comfort zone. Because a lot of times we feel like we're going to self-sabotage. And that's okay. But this is something we need to work on, collective, okay? This is something we need to work on. This is a new phase in your life. You're like the phoenix rising. Okay? You're going through a growth, a renewal. And now it's time to embrace that unconditional love with that self. Be selfless when it comes to yourself. And more selfish when it comes to other people. When it comes to giving your energy. Okay? This is what needs to be transformed. Okay? Releasing that past. Let it go. We want the paradise. We want the wedding. We want to live in paradise. We want the wedding. We want the, the fairy tale story, the fairy tale ending, collective. Okay? But we always have to keep looking over our shoulder because we got the snake energy that is right there on our tail. Always wanting to compete. Always wants to slither in when it comes to our love. To our faith. Okay? You have to be lighthearted and be able to adapt and know how to move and change as you go. Hold on a second now. Hold on now. Okay? That's the reason why it's important to ground your energy. Okay, collective? Keep yourself stable. Keep yourself secure. And I guess they really wanted us to ground because they hit the ground, okay? Because that girl with the snake is over there, and they're not able to mirror your image anymore. This soulmate is lost. They did not make healthy choices. They're still wearing those rose-colored glasses. And they don't feel like they're enough, okay? That's their problem, not ours, collective, okay? This was a karmic relationship. This may even make you feel triggered at times. This individual was fleeing. Always kept you triggered. Made you feel like you were going through turmoil. They were very obsessed, controlling. Kept your emotions blocked. When you was passionate about your abundance. Welcome in, boo. But you got to remember what you came here to do, okay? Cut it down. Cut it down. Cut it off. Stop repeating the patterns. Hey, Tara, welcome in, baby. Separate yourself. Because if not, eventually your health is going to take a hit, collective. We just talked about that. Figure out what are you interested in. Okay? Because this was one-sided. There was no love in this situation. This person don't even love themselves. They can't love you, collective, if they cannot love themselves, okay? They're self-absorbed. This is a narcissist energy. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? You're going to miss the person, okay? You're going to see that. You're going to feel that sadness. You're even going to feel like you may even failed. You may be questioning yourself where you went wrong, collective. Okay? But this is a new phase. You got to transition out of that. We got to let that feeling, that grief, that uncertainty, that feeling of failure. We got to bury it, collective. Let it go. It's dead. It's over with. We can't change the past. Okay? Ignite that passion back into you. Start showing that gratitude and manifesting your abundance. Because there's other options out there. Okay? You've got to learn from this. It's a lesson. Okay? So you won't be tempted next time. So you won't be seduced next time that you meet up with somebody. Okay? You've got to heal that portion. If not, you're going to be the runner. Okay? You're going to be blocked yourself off so much that you're going to be scared to love. You're going to block that heart chakra off. You're not going to want to be loved. But you're going to long for love, to have that love. Collective. You got to make a choice. Okay? Before you engage again. Okay? Before you open up and talk anymore. Okay? Know what you want. The clarity. The truth. Okay? And let the coffins lay. Leave them behind us. Okay? Blow them some kisses. Farewell. Goodbye. Okay? Because a lot of them are still hiding their true feelings. All right? It's not in our time. It's in God's time, okay? All you can do is keep praying for them and keep it pushing. All right. Let's get our tarot. Okay, before we do, Spirits, I get you a keyword card. Keyword. Keyword. Past energy and future energy. Present. 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 Present energy. You're welcome to doves. Present energy. Overall energy. See, the more you heal, the more you don't itch, okay? The more you heal, the more you don't have that itch, okay, collective? You're excited. You get excited about the positive changes, okay? You're not over here itching and scratching. You're not over here disappointed. You're not over here begging like the poor dog to have a belly rub, okay? You're excited about the positive growth, okay? All right, let's get it. Let's give our tarot. Now energy, so we ready. Let's go. Smile for me, collective, okay? Justice is here for all the times that you've been in this mental state. Feel like you blocked off from the world, okay? All right, let's go. What's up? What's up? Happy birthday, Roxanne. All right, so what does collective need to know from present time into the closing of this moon that we need to work on? What do we have, Spirit? Woo, Lord. You sick and tired? Empress. Empress, there you are at the bottom of the deck. Look at you. Hey, Empress. Look. You said, I'm sick and tired of feeling broke down. Feeling like my car can't go nowhere. Somebody might have a broke down car. You tired of all the illusions. You tired of the distractions. When it comes to your abundance, the risky investments, the missed opportunities. Empress, you're sick and tired. All right. So now you see the truth, okay? You've done the introspection. You sat in solitude. You went in hermit. Now you see that light in that lantern. You see it. And not only do you see it, you got your staff of wisdom. Okay? All right now. Look. Tell me about a hermit. You've dealt with a lot of suffering, a lot of heartbreak. Feel like there ain't a damn thing ever changing. Same old stuff, different day, okay? But go ahead. Go ahead and expect. And expect to change, okay, when it comes to your destiny. Because it's coming, all right? Tell us about the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, the magic is going back. The trickery, the manipulation, okay? Tell me about the magician. Who's the magician? Well, you got an Empress in reverse over here, okay? Yeah. They try to win at all costs, collective, okay? They try to intimidate you. Come through. Why is this Empress, this magician over here in reverse, intimidating? Yeah. Because this is a corrupt leader. Somebody very dishonest. They missed the opportunity, okay? They missed the opportunity. And swift action is now taking place for this magic that was performed. Yeah, they sacrificed. Look. The devil. Yeah. You got a Queen of Wands over here. That's the exhausted, about to lose their mind. They stubborn, okay? Motivated by fear. Because they're under judgment. Tell me about the judgment. Yeah, they ain't no victory. They ain't no victory. They sacrificed this victory. Okay? Because they went to a 2-cup offer. Landing on top of the devil. What was the 2-cup offer they took? It was with a King of Cups. Tell me about the King of Cups they moved towards. Well, this person was holding on to them. They were hoarding them. Okay? How they do this? Probably by some sex magic. Okay? They took the wine over there. They swung the wine around. They sure did. That's what blocked them. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, they did. And they were sure that it was going to get them that pinnacle. They were sure. They were like, yep. This was reliable right here. The cause burden. To lay that collective down. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Lay them down. Burden them. So, therefore, they're not changing. Okay? Well. What is that, Mr. Ivory? What's up, Amy? Yeah. This is what brought the tower in, baby. What was in the tower for this Queen of Wands? Yep. Well, it's their problem. And they stress about it. Yeah, they stressed about this lover. Why they stressed about the lover, and what's this got to do with the collective? Because they don't know how things is going to turn out. They don't know how it's going to work, collective. Somebody had their boobs out, all hanging out. Yep. They wasn't strong, baby. They couldn't lock down. They couldn't do it. They couldn't. They were charmed. They were charmed. Romanced. They took the bait, collective, okay? Not a cups. And now they created. What did they create? They create a feelingless, lifeless relationship with a fool from their past. That's exactly what they did. No wonder they're losing their mind. Okay? Now, they can't find closure. Yep. They're conflicted. Well. Anything else the collective need to know? Spirit said, yeah. Just keep fighting back. Keep protecting your foundation. Maintain your boundings. Stay in that Queen of Swords. Because everything's going to be enlightened to you. Okay? When it comes to your Emperor. Okay? This is a King of Swords. He's coming to betray you. And this is the truth. Because he wants your legacy. He wants your legacy. So maybe somebody in your family, collective. Who is this? Yeah, they already, look. They over here taking risk already, trying to get some foresight on how to cause these illusions. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. This is a corrupt institution. That's in the world. This is worldly. Anybody else collective needs to know about? Good Lord. Yeah, well, you got a Page of Cups over here. They emotionally immature. Yeah, they are. They're learning their lessons, though. They're learning what they need to let go of so they can heal. Well, at least one of the three is making a difference. Okay, right, collective? Yeah. They know they're going to have to go through this transformation to get their wish fulfillment. They know that. And they're manifesting it. Okay, because you left them out in the cold. Because you seen they were unbalanced. And you wanted something equal, okay? Well, we got one positive. Can I get anything else out of this? Yeah, they choose comfortability. Yep. All right. They're going to be bold. They're going to be bold. They're going to take authority. They're going to come in and work with you, collective. Yeah. Okay, there you are, High Priestess. They're going to come back. Are they coming back correct? Just be patient. Spirit said be patient, okay? Be caring, okay? Don't be so self-centered, okay? Getting that Queen of Cups. Get out of that earth energy. Show a little bit of compassion when they come back, okay? Don't be so self-centered, okay? This is what's going to balance it out, all right? They know you. They know you about the business, okay? They know you about the business. They ain't confused. They figured it out. Tell me, tell me about what else. Yeah, this is going to bring your divine cup in, baby. There it is. Look at that. Your cup's finally going to be fulfilled. I like it. You will no longer be facing these fears. You're going to get a message, okay? Because somebody's curious. They don't know what you're doing, and they want to know, okay? They want to know. They want to explore what they need to give you so they can celebrate with you, okay? Past, present, and future. They want to know all about you, okay? Yeah. They want to take their time, okay? And leisurely let you sit in your luxury, okay? You finally get the recognition that you deserve, okay, collective? Anything else? Bottom of the deck, okay? Spirit said block away, block off, okay? Deny those unknowns access, okay? Okay? Adapt and move on, okay? You've got the rite of passage, okay? When it comes to your leadership qualities and your prosperity, all right? You're stable now, okay? You understand that people lack foresight, all right? That they don't get the vision, okay? A lot of us don't, Chocolate. They don't. A lot of us don't. But, you know, we have to forgive and forget. And if we can get them to get on the right path, it does not mean that you have to have a relationship with them. But it is a part of your legacy. It is a part of your lineage. And it does need to be healed. Okay? Because history does repeat itself. So a lot of people say, I don't want it back. I don't blame you. I've got one just like it. Okay? But at the end of the day, no matter how toxic, how wrong they were, they're still God's children. And more so, they are a part of your lineage. You need to forgive them. Lead them, guide them, and let them go. Let them get on their divine path. Get on their journey so they can heal. You don't have to sit there and coach them. Well, you don't have to sit there, burp them, feed them, okay? But you do want to know that, hey, at least you are doing your part in healing your family lineage, okay? Collective. And it's a hard thing to do, believe me. Tab's going through it herself. And I wouldn't tell you no different. But at the end of the day, we don't want to see our own family members suffer for eternity, okay? So, that's why it's imperative to practice that forgiveness, okay? Let me get your word of wisdom from the Most High. And then I am going to take a quick break. For those that have not written your release letters and what you're calling in during this new moon, you can take that time as I go light the fire, okay? And get it lit up, all right? So I'm going to give you Some words of wisdom, please. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. What do we got for the collective? And one more. Oh, whoa, whoa. Two more. Okay. Ephesians 4:32. And be ye kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgive one another, even as God, for Christ's sake, have forgiven you. Remember, you're a reflection of your Father. You're to practice that forgiveness the same way you were forgiven. Okay, collective? We all make mistakes. We're not perfect. Ecclesiastes 4:10. If either of them fall down, one can help the other up. But pity anyone who falls and has no one to help them. Okay? Just remember how hard it is to pull yourself up out of them trenches, collective. Don't you wish somebody was there for you? You got to be the bigger person. Okay? Luke 11:9. And I say unto you, ask and it shall be given, seek and you shall find, knock and it shall be opened unto you. Okay? Spirit said, we're going to run this down tonight, okay? Nehemiah 1:7. The Lord is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble. He knows who to take refuge in him. He knows who's going to seek him out. Okay, collective? All right? All right, guys. So, give me a second, and I'm going to go light up this fire. Y'all chit-chat with each other for a minute, and I'll be right back. And I'm going to grab y'all. Once I find my lighter. Once I find my lighter. All right, I'll be right back. All right, guys. We got our lid. All right, so I got us some Baileys, okay, for some purification. And these are tabs release letters, okay? So for the ones that's never done a release burn, what you're calling in, you roll it towards you, okay? And I always include my soul tribe in my letters, okay? Because y'all are part of my family. So I call in that protection, abundance, love, light, peace, prosperity, health, wealth, okay? Right along with tabs, all right? What's up, Grunge Gator? Welcome in, welcome in. All right. And this is what we're sending back. We do not want this, okay? Don't bring it back around here, okay? We're rebuking this. We're calling justice on it. We don't want no negative energy, okay? No hexes, curses, spells, hoodoo, voodoo, witchcraft. No manipulation, no evil eyes, okay? No stress, no jealousy, no strife, no hatred, okay? No blinding, no blocking spells. We don't want anything that's not going to serve our highest good and help us grow. All right. So I'm rolling the bay leaves up in it to cleanse and purify that energy as well. Okay. All right, guys. I'm not going to take that tablet with me. Okay. Grab everything here. Grab y'all. And then I got a couple of cinnamon sticks to drop in there. And let's grab our ancestor money. Beer, beer. How many we got in here? 18. One for the Father, one for the Son, one for the Holy Ghost, one for our angelic realm, one for our ancestors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. All right. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let me grab y'all here. Yo. Without turning y'all over. And grab my drink. All right, guys. Ew. And the train. Y'all hear the train? Welcome in, Rebecca. Welcome in. Lord, my candle done went out. What we got going on here? Oh, Lord. All right, guys. Hold up a second. Hold on. I'm going to sit y'all right here a second. I was trying to do this without catching her hair on fire, yeah? All right. All right. Let's take a look at that moon. So here's our moon, guys. There is our moon. It's bright. It's bright. All right. All right, so let's flip it all around. All right, collective. So what we are releasing, we're going to release first. Release. Uh-oh. Get her in the fire, baby. Get her in the fire. Release it all. Without catching my hair on fire. All right. What we're calling in. Boy, that took off for a minute there, didn't it? Send up our ancestor money. The dogs are barking. How about that? What's up? Welcome in, 11. Right. Let's throw a couple of those cinnamon sticks in there. Let's get that money on burnt down good. All right, guys. Get y'all here. And it's chilly out here, so let it pop. Yeah, it's cold outside for sure. And y'all don't be looking at my feet though, but I got flip-flops on, you know. Like, I ain't got no sense. What's up, Dakota? Welcome, baby. Heck yeah, it's cold outside. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to put my finger over there. Thank you for the subscribe. All right, because I shared a song with the tribe. We're probably going to get flagged listening to it, but we're going to listen to it anyways, okay? Let me back up a little bit so y'all can actually see the full fire. Okay. See if I can't find it here. What's up, Ruru? Welcome in, baby. Hold up, I might have to send it to myself. All right, there it is. I'll get it for you. Blessed, baby, blessed, as always. Wouldn't have it no other way. All right, y'all, so I'm going to share this one with y'all, okay? For the ones I didn't have your direct number, I couldn't send it to you guys. But we're going to listen to it together, okay? Get out that smoke.
This year, I'm not walking in quiet. I'm walking in with every lesson I paid for in tears. Every boundary I built out of broken pieces. Every prayer I whispered when nobody knew I was
So take a minute and reflect, collective, okay? This is your moment.
This year, not pretending I'm okay, just to make other people comfortable. I've done enough shrinking to fit inside rooms that were never built for my spirit.
Look at all that purple coming through the fire, fam.
To keep love alive that was already dying. I've done enough bleeding.
Yes.
I was worthy of being held no more.
Removing all the smoke and mirrors. What's up, Shanice?
This year I'm choosing me with the same intensity.
You see our white patch here. That one little bit of speck, that hope, of purity. of our creativity. We're still hanging on to it, babies, okay? Ignite that fire within you.
Let me talk to the party that's been holding on by a thread. You made it, even when you didn't think you would. Even when the nights were long and the mornings felt like punishment. Even when you were surrounded by people, but still felt alone. You made it, and that means something. That means everything. This year, when I carry
Yes.
wounds into new seasons. When I water in dead things, hoping they'll bloom again. When I'm begging for love that should have been freely given. We're not chasing people who never learned how to stay. We're not explaining our worth to folks who benefit from misunderstanding us. We're not dimming our light to make shadows feel safe. This year we rise.
Awesome job. Release, release. Absolutely. Yeah, it's time to speak it out, collective, to the universe. Look at all the blue. Spirit's calling you to speak it out to the universe. This year, I'm healing. We're crying without shame, collective. We're honoring ourselves.
And if nobody told you yet, you're allowed to start over.
Yes.
You're allowed to want more. You're allowed to outgrow what hurt you. You're allowed to be happy.
You're allowed to be happy, collective. This year is your year, okay?
This year we're stepping into overflow, into clarity, into purpose, into love that doesn't break us, into peace that doesn't leave, into joy that doesn't ask.
I'm sorry, y'all. Well, I guess we needed to hear it twice, collective. So for the ones that came in late, you can hear the whole song, okay? My bad. Reflect it, reflect it. Feel it, collective. Let me grab this so I can start the fire a little bit, y'all.
I'm walking in quiet. I'm walking in with every lesson I paid for in tears. Every boundary built out of broken pieces. Every prayer I whispered when nobody knew.
Let's shake that foundation a little bit, collective. Let's shake that foundation a little bit. Stir things up a little bit.
Not pretending I'm okay, just to make other people comfortable. I've done enough shrinking to fit inside rooms that were never built for my spirit. I've done enough bending to keep love alive that was already dying. I've
That's
done
right.
enough bleeding to prove I was worthy of being held. No more. Not this year. This year I'm choosing.
Bind them back to the pits of hell. Absolutely. 40, look, 1144.
I'm choosing rest like it's a birthright. I'm choosing joy like it's a medicine. I'm choosing peace like it's the only language my soul understands. If you're listening to this, if your heart feels heavy, if your spirit feels tired, if you're stepping into this new year with more scars than celebrations, come closer. Let me talk to the party that's been holding on by a thread. You made it, even when you didn't think you would. Even when the nights were long and the mornings felt like punishment. Even when you were surrounded by people but still felt alone. You made it, and that means something. That means everything. This year, when I carry in old wounds into new season. When I water in dead things, hoping they'll bloom again. When I'm begging for love that should have been freely given. We're not chasing people who never learned how to stay. We're not explaining our worth to folks who benefit from misunderstanding us. We're not dimming our light to make shadows feel safe. This year we rise, not because life got easier, but because we got wise.
But Taz won't put a fuel on that flame.
Breaking ourselves to keep the world from falling apart. Because we finally realize we deserve softness too.
Light it up, babies. Light it up. That passion inside of you.
ourselves that death is alive long enough to see this moment in. This year we're walking different. Head high, heart open, feet steady, spirit unshakable. And if nobody told you yet, you're allowed to start over. You're allowed to want more. You're allowed to outgrow what hurt you. You're allowed to be happy without apologizing for it. This year we're stepping into open.
Somebody's got a breakthrough coming in. You see it, collective? That fire's coming through that foundation. That's what's up. Thank you for your service there, Dakota.
Walking into the light, like we finally remember we were made from it.
We got to bridge that gap, collective. We got to bridge the gap, okay? Work together, bridge the gap. That's the reason why your community is important. Get out in your community. So how y'all like that song, collective? I came across that one today, and I felt that it was perfect. It was perfect for what we needed, okay? It's time for us to be a change, okay? The song is actually called, hold on a second. This Year I Rise is what it's called. By Lamaki. That's Lameaka. Lamakia. I'm not going to stay out here too long, collective, because my toes is liable to freeze off, okay? But I did want to come out and take that moment to share with y'all, do your burn release, do our ancestor ritual. We have not done a moon ritual in a while, and a release, and I felt like it was time. Yep, that's it. That's it, chocolate. And for all my ones that that have sent me an email, and I have your direct link, and you have my direct link, a lot of times when I come across stuff like that, 8118, I send it to the tribe. I wish there was a way I could send it as a group, but I have to do it independently. It takes me a little bit, but I get it to you guys. So that way you've got it. You can refer back to it. 1444, come through spirit. Boy, they tried to shut me off. Look at that. You're welcome, Tab. You're welcome. Just remember there's a light within, collective. You see the passion keep stirring. It keeps stirring in the fire. Stir it up. Mix it up a little bit. Don't sit stagnant. You're absolutely welcome, Angela. You got to keep that fire united at all times, collective. You're welcome, Shanice. Anytime, anytime, fam. And I don't know if y'all can hear it, but it is squilling. It is squilling. The fire is squilling. A lot of you need to open up your throat chakra. You see the blue popping up in here. It's time to open up your throat chakra. Open up and speak into existence what you want, collective. Speak and move on it. Speak and move on it. Oh, something's about to pop off. Oh, yeah, something's about to pop off. That's right. For my singers, my poets, my comedians. Laughter is the best. The best therapy. The ones that make people laugh. Get out there. Put your comedy shows together. What are y'all doing? We need you guys out there. Our true speakers, speak up. Our activists, exactly, speak up. Look, it's time to pop off, collective. What are we doing here? What else we got over here? What? Look, y'all. What's going on here? I know. Oh no, we got firecrackers popping. What? Do we got firecrackers popping? Don't speak it out, collective. That's what I'm talking about. Use that creativity. Open up that third chakra. Ignite that fire within. Where's spirit pulling you? How long we gonna sit on these coals down here that's burning hot before we decide to get up out of the fire? Collective. How long we gonna sit on them coals before we get up and do something? What else we got over here going on? What else is going on? Look, y'all. What does this look like to y'all? What does this look like to y'all? Let me get up and walk to the other side so y'all can see it. Now, what does it look like? What does that look like there? Collective. Looks like a gator to me. Look at that. Looks like the eye and the snout of a gator. How many I got in here from Florida? I know a majority of my tribe is from Florida. Look at that. Look like a gator to me. I think Spirit trying to talk. Right? Uh-huh. Look at that. There's two. Uh-huh. Yep. Look at that. Let's start the fire a little bit, collect, see what we get. Let's flip it around a little bit. Yeah. Let's cause a little ruckus. Chaos here. What's going on? You hear it popping. Look, they can't break what's already been broken. They can't, look, this log has already been burned. It don't want to burn again, collector. So, let it lay where it lays. Y'all see the purple trying to come through the back log here? You see the two sticks back here? Somebody's trying to get through the blockage. Look, you got your two swords up. They're trying to get through the blockage. Okay, don't let your guard down, collective. Don't let your guard down. You remain over here, swirling in your creativity, speaking your truth. Somebody's gonna come back and tell you something, collective. They want to tell you something. They want to be honest with you now. You see it? They can't get through your boundaries. They're trying to sneak underneath your boundaries. They want to come and tell you the truth now. You need a beer to go with a bonfire, April. I hear you, boo. Y'all check this out. Let me walk around to the other side. I want y'all to see it because I'm looking at it upside down. See if I see it the same way here. I flipped it. What was the symbol we put? What's the symbol we put on our candle? What's the symbol we put on our candle? Collective. Said it looked like a cross, but the top line was sideways. It wasn't quite straight across. Look at that. What's up, B? Welcome in, baby. There it is. There it is. They got tired of trying to fight and get through your blockage over here. They done moved on, collective. They simmering in the coals now. They thinking about what they done. All right, I'm going to slide this back over towards the center. Blow these candles out. And Tab's going to get out this cold. All right, collective. Before my phone's too hot here. No, the only one that you need validation from is the Most High, okay, collective? That's the only one you need validation from. Not mama, daddy, not kids, not sisters, not brothers, no aunts, no uncles, no best friends. All right, we're going to take a look at the moon before we go back in. Look at here. Look at there, collective. See if I can't screenshot it. See if I can't catch it. All right, babies. I can't believe I held the door open that long and nobody didn't run out the door on me. Look at that. All right. How's everybody feeling? Yes, Lord. Told you it was going to get cold. And it's going to get cold. All right, guys. All right. We done with the plain Janes, okay? We're not playing Janes no more. Come back in and plain Janes playing, all right? All right, collective. All right, let's check that. Let's check. See where we at with our intuition. All right. Get y'all back up here so I can see y'all. Woo! Thankful, blessed. Show that gratitude. Let me see those purple hearts below. Let me see them purple hearts, fam. Give me them purple hearts. Throw them hands up. Show spirit some love. Show some gratitude. Are you thankful? Are you blessed? Are you royal? That's it. I like it. Let's get it, collective. All right, let's check. Let's check and see where we're at. Everything's good in purple. That's right. Let's get it. Overall, from our purple oracle deck, give us that energy. Where's the collective at now since we released this energy? We call back our energy. Let's just see where we at, collective. Give me one for the overall energy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Spirit said the Sour Patch Kid. Yeah, you're not sugarcoating it no more, baby. Because you're healing. Come through, collective. I like it. I like it. Y'all give yourself a pat on the back, collective. Yeah. Hold them wine glasses up. Show that gratitude. Show that self-respect. Show that self-love. That's what I'm talking about. You finally said it. You finally spoke it out to the universe. I'm proud of y'all, collective. I'm proud of y'all. That's what's up. All right. You ready to take that risk? You grounded out that energy? You ready to take that risk, collective? Let's get it. Where we going? Where's the collective at now? Spirit, give us a message. Whoa, yes, your heartstrings. Around winter. Yeah, they were ignited with your twin flame, baby, because you saw the signs. Yeah, you did. Come on now. Yes. You ready to pull up with them knives? You ready for that gunfight, all right? Yes. You seen the snake? Did you see the snake, Collector? Come through, Spirit. Tell us about the signs. Tell us about the signs. What? The union, the commitment, the commitment. Okay, fam. Okay, let's get it. Yeah, with who? Yourself. Yeah, you learn how to guard. What? You learn how to guard. What? Yes. What you were conceiving, Collective, because you admired it. You took the risk. I like it. Come through, Spirit. Lord of mercy. Look. You got an air sign over here? Yeah. This player, he's going to appreciate you too, okay? Divine Feminine. He's in his emotions too, because he's unsatisfied with the third party that he made a decision on. Yeah, around fall, yeah, these children that were seeking revenge on you, that was unstable, yeah, they got a new boo too, okay? That Aries, Leo, Sage they with, yeah. The one they kept in the closet, they were living with. Let's talk about it. They tried to keep it in silence, that they were having anxiety. Well. Yeah, that's going to transition too. They're going to get a gift. What are they going to get a gift of? Of justice. They're going to have to reach that deadline when it comes to you, baby. Let's go. Yes. You ain't going to have to wait much longer. Yeah. Yeah, they thought they were going to get away with searching you up around summertime because they were jealous. Yeah, all these clowns that wanted to come in and trigger you because they were in denial of their dreams. They were just over here reminiscing, confused about you. The water sign in your family, down right there. That was assessed being a fake facade in your energy. Yeah, let's talk about that one too. Come through, Spirit. Let's talk about them. Tell us about that water sign. That's that copycat. Yeah, it is. That you trashed because they were keeping secrets around springtime when it came to the terms. But see, Collective, you had the evidence when you went and visited them. Yeah, you did. And you took the ghost with you. Look at that. You took the ghost with you. You were fired up too, but you answered the call. You might have regretted what you communicated when you separated from that snake, but that's what got them obsessed over there. Yeah, because you were tired of people pleasing, Collective. You were tired. Yeah. Lord done revealed all your enemies, baby. All of your enemies. Look, he said I'm turning the noise off. The music just went off, got quiet. All right now. Let's go. Give me the terror. Give me the terror. Holy Spirit. Not these? Okay. Got your boss. All right, let's get it. Give me the terror. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. What's the terror? Clarify the message. What the collector needs to know. Light shuffle. Let's go. Give us a message. You shutting doors. You're shutting doors, Collective. You're slamming doors. You're closing cycles because you're ready for that new beginning. Yeah, you taking action. You're moving. What your dreams are. And you holding on to them dreams, Collective. Yeah, you are. Holding on to them dreams. 1847 may be significant, okay? Hold on a second. We'll look it up. I ain't gonna do it right yet. Well, let's talk about your dreams, baby. Let's talk about your dreams. You lover. You lover. Yeah, the true lover. Yeah, the one you give to. He coming in to bring down the tower, baby. You gonna get victory. This is your justice. Let's go. Come through, Spirit. All right. 676. 676. 656. This is a part of your legacy, okay, Queen of Pentacles? This is a part of your legacy. You hear it loud and clear. Your legacy. You hear it. 10-4. Loud and clear. You hear it loud and clear. Yes. You've been conflicted for a long time, Angel. Okay? Maybe a little impatient. That's right, Empress. You may be a little impatient. But you still moving. You still moving. You still moving. You transitioning. Where you going? Where you going? Say, I'm going to give me a new home. And I'm going to celebrate it. I'm changing houses. Yeah. Because I'm standing up. I'm standing up. And I'm standing on strength, baby. You're standing strong. Self-assured. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, the manipulation. Yeah, the demanding and jealousy. Being frustrated. Yeah, you're standing strong on it. You're tired of it, collective. You're seeking your happiness, and that's what you're moving towards. You are seeking your happiness, and that is what you're moving towards. Your Two of Cups. You ready to get on your wheel? Let's go for that ride. Tell us about our destiny. You taking that chance. Even if you have to argue, even if you have even if you have inner and outer conflict, you're still going to move forward. Let's go. You're a number one hustler. You out there to get yours, okay? 10-10. I'm saying 10-10. This is completion of 2 cycles here. Okay? Heavy Leo energy here. King of Wands. Tell us about the King of Wands. Yeah. Well, this idiot was selfish, okay? He left you out in the cold. He was very deceitful. Okay, so you had to break off that Queen of Swords with him. Use that intelligence, that emotional intelligence. Yeah, you did. You gave him a different perspective. Did you serve the dish back cold? Did you serve it back to him cold? Yeah, yeah. You investigated it. You sure did. You went through it with a fine-tooth comb. What did you discover? Yeah. This fool was naive. Naive. When it comes to your boss. Your teachings. Your wisdom. That you were passionate about. You realize this was a fishy cup, so you sacrificed it. Okay? Queen of Cups, you got your Two of Cups. And you're eager to balance things out. Yes, there's your son, baby. There is your son. Your emperor. Now everybody got anxiety. What are they worried about? What are they worried about? There it is again. 10-4. 10-4. 2-2. Come through, Spirit. These are confirmations. Any of these numbers y'all be seeing, I'm telling you. Come through, Spirit. What's that, Mandy? Welcome in, baby. Yeah, this is your Ace of Pentacles, baby. Yeah. And you taking action. You ain't giving up. I told you. You're not giving up. You're having some nostalgia right now. Even though you grieving and losing that inner side of you, that inside voice that's been pulling on you for so long, holding you back, you're grieving it. You're feeling it. But you know there's light at the end of the tunnel once you transition this anxiety. Okay? Just continue being loyal and dedicated when it comes to facing your fears, okay? Stay realistic about how you put your work in. And use your intuition, okay? When it comes to your healing. Be bold. Be bold. Stand firm. Stand bold, collective. 88. 99. Look at that. Look at that. You're healing and you're happy about it, collective. You sought that inner wisdom. 999. I've seen this all week. 999. Just the other day, I showed y'all. The channel made it 999 viewers. I logged on, I logged off. It was 1010. 1,010. This is collective energy. This isn't tab. Continue putting that energy in and being passionate. Because people are in the doghouse with the devil, okay? Yeah, damn. Come through, little Easy. Come through, little Wayne. Speak it, baby. Yeah. And judgment is going to be the truth. Their judgment is going to be the truth. What's up, Carlos? Welcome in, boo. You holding it down, baby. You contemplating. Thinking very methodical on what your next step is, okay? King of Cups, manifest. Work that magic. Work that magic. Because you've dealt with this pain and this suffering from this devil long enough. And it's time for you to lay them burdens down. It's time for you to, look, collective. You have dealt with this devil long enough. Now it is time for you to lay them burdens down. You're a high priestess. You're royal. You have that overflowing love of abundance. They can't break down what's already been broken, collective. Y'all want the letters? Where we at? 9912. You're chosen. Even when the lights get low, you still shine. Even in the darkness, you still shine, collective. They can do all they can do, but you still unbreakable. So y'all want the letters? We do the letters, we'll do these. I ain't pulling numbers. Let me get you this number right here. Right quick. Nova over here licking my feet. Will you stop? Quit. Japan may be significant. The name Charles may be significant. New Mexico may be significant. Marie may be significant. She cold. She cold. That moon's cold, baby. I'm telling you. (1847), the Liberian declares independence. On July 26, 1847, Liberian declares its independence of American Colonization Society and becomes the first African republic to proclaim its sovereignty. The Mexican-American War continues in 1847 with the significant battles such as the Battle of Buena in February and the Battle of Chapultepec, I think is how you say it, in September, leading to eventual the U.S. victory. The birth of Thomas Edison, the greatest inventor, February 11th. Ohio may be significant. Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone and was born March the 3rd, 1874. Scotland may be significant. The birth of Jesse James, the notorious Jesse James, the outlaw, was born September the 5th, 1847. Missouri may be significant. The American Medical Association and Foundation was founded in 1847 and advanced medical science, improved public health in the United States. The birth of Paul von Hindenburg, a German military officer, later president of Germany, born October the 2nd. The publication of Jane Eyre by the Charlotte Bonnet, Jane Eyre, a novel, was published and became the classic literary English. Bram Stoker, the author of Dracula, was born November the 8th. Ireland may be significant. The birth of Joseph Pletzer, the Hungarian American news publisher and journalist. Felix Mendelssohn, renowned German composer. I told you you're musicians. Okay? Died November the 4th at the age of 38. Birth of Otto Wasch. Otto Wasch was a German chemist who won a Nobel Peace Prize in chemistry in 1910 and was born March 27, 1984. The Smithsonian Institution and a group of museum researcher centers established in Washington, D.C., funded by the basket of James Smithson. The birth of Mary Anderson, an American actress and inventor of the windshield wiper. Well, what do you know? I said, keep looking forward. There's your windshield wiper collective. You got to look through the windshield. You reflect through your side and your rear, but you keep it pushing forward. There is your history timeline. Now, let me get you that angel number. What is this number here? I was seeing the angel number 656. It signifies blend, love, harmony, and change. It encourages you to seek the balance in your life, particularly in relationships, emphasizing on importance of self-love as a foundation for healthy connections. The number 6 represents your stability and nurturing. The number 5 symbolizes the activity and freedom, indicating the embracing change that can lead to personal growth and abundance. And overall, seeing the number is reminding us to trust the process and remain open to transformation in various aspects of our life. All right, let's get them angel numbers. Or letters. All right, one more? Okay, there's one more. All right, so we got E, we got L, we got G, we got L, we got E again, we got R, real, R-E-E-L, real, okay? Somebody might like the fish, somebody may be doing a movie, a reel, okay? She, okay, this may be a female. Shells, shell may be significant. I-E, I-E. I again. T. P. A pet, somebody may have a pet. H-N-A. Somebody needs some help. Help, help. Okay? O, on what? Only what? Okay, I got G. Y, G, S, A, I, F, B, X, E. Barcelona may be significant. Somebody may wear extra small. Somebody might be extra small, okay? Okay, something about a base. Something's gone. Slay. I'm seeing slay. I'm seeing grit. Grit. Harp. Harp may be significant. Somebody may be a helper. Babe, help. Babe, helper. Okay? Somebody's a loner. The name Sue may be significant. Heath may be significant. Aaron may be significant. Felix may be significant. Sale may be significant. Pig may be significant. Fiona may be significant. Okay, somebody has an ego problem. Okay, ape. An ape, a big ego. Like an ape. They've been halted. Halted. I'm seeing halted. Alfonso. Sheila. I'm seeing the name Sheila. Eggard. Eggard Poe may be significant. Let me see. Somebody might write poems. Somebody may have that macabre. Okay? Boston, Massachusetts may be significant. Tuberculosis may be significant. Ravens may be significant. Somebody might be into psychology. Somebody might have suffered a loss here recently. Okay? Embrace your critical thinking and theories. Okay? Explore the human psychic. Okay? Somebody may be a detective. All right. Richmond, Virginia may be significant. Scotland, England may be significant. Okay, somebody gambled. Okay. Boston may be significant. The name Sarah may be significant. Richmond may be significant. Somebody might not be able to have children. Okay, the name John or Alan may be significant. West Point Academy, okay, the U.S. Military Academy may be significant. New York City may be significant. Samuel, the name Shelley. Somebody may be an alcoholic. Huh. Somebody might be an opioid addicted individual. Okay, somebody might take opioids. Somebody may have brain lesions. Somebody may have neurotic issues. Okay, maybe Deke may be significant. To follow the house of Usher. Philadelphia may be significant. The name Burton may be significant. Willis may be significant. Huh. The name Lenore may be significant. $18 may be significant. Fanny may be significant. A scandal. Gossip and sketchy personalities. Okay. The Providence of Rhode Island may be significant. The name Annie may be significant. The name Sarah, the name Lewis may be significant. Eureka may be significant. Elmara, Shelton, Susan. Somebody might be a Presbyterian religion, okay? Baltimore may be significant. Somebody might suffer heart failure. Okay? Somebody operates a romanticized type cult. Okay? They have fetishes. Yuck, I just felt that. Oh. Oh. Yo. Yeah. Nasty. You might have dealt with a lot of criticism as a child, collective. Somebody's into graveyard magic. Somebody's been doing voodoo spells. Alexandra may be significant. Annabelle may be significant. Lee may be significant. Helen may be significant. Eleanor. Somebody was very one-sided. Somebody wear a mask. Somebody might have a black cat. Somebody might use a pendulum to conjure spirits. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I had one at one time. Somebody may use a pendulum. Somebody might be into cryptographic. Somebody, like I said, somebody's an analytic. Somebody's like a analytic detective. Analyzes crime scenes. What is it called? Something about the algorithm, okay? In the United States. The name Charles may be significant. Symbolism may be significant. What's up, L30? Not crime scenes, whatever happened to your privacy. Confirmation. Hey, Elizabeth, welcome in, baby. Yeah. All right, let's see here. SAR. Okay, SARS may be significant. Fly keeps coming out. Somebody's got spies, okay? It's a little cold for flies, guys, so if y'all see flies, you definitely got spy energy around you, okay? Arizona may be significant. Oregon may be significant. Florida may be significant. Georgia may be significant. New York. Louisiana. LA. LAX. Something about a flight. Huh. ATL to LAX. Hold on, y'all. This is strange. And I don't believe it. Sugar, go. Bring back that up. LAX to, what did I say it was? Show it to me again, Spirit. ATL. Okay, Frontier Airlines may be significant. I'm showing 4. Wow. Have y'all ever heard of multiple airlines? Have y'all ever heard of multiple airlines? You got Frontier, you got Sprint, you got American Airlines, you got Delta. But have y'all ever heard of multiple airlines? You've heard of multiple airlines? I've flown a lot of flights. I've never heard of an airline called multiple airlines. When did that happen? It's a no company? It's showing multiple airlines. That's how it's listed, though. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to flip you around here. All right. Y'all see how it's listed. I have never seen those. And I've flown plenty of flights. Jeez, go back. Go back. All right, there it is. Multiple airlines. Yeah, it's not a company, but I have never in my life seen it listed like this. This is odd to me. It's different. You screenshot? Yeah, see what I was talking about, Shanice? Never in my life. Never in my life have I seen that. Okay, so I had to look it up. What is multiple airlines? Multiple airlines refers to flights that involve connections between airlines. This means a single itinerary may be included, including flights from multiple carriers, allowing travelers to switch airlines during their journey. For example, a flight from New York to New Amsterdam may operate by United Airlines, followed by a flight from Berlin to Lufthansa, and varies. Okay, okay, wow. Different. Interesting. Wow. All right, so I don't know what significance that has, but Spirit had me to look up an air, and I guess that's what it was. Okay, guys? Take it how it resonates. And it's that something definitely about a flight. So if y'all planning a flight, y'all check it out. Y'all let me know how that works out for y'all. Planes like midair. You changing planes, changing flight agencies. How does this work though? What if one airline carrier is delayed and the other one's not? And you miss your flight? How does that work out for reimbursement? Interesting. All right. Anything else here? Okay. Rosa, I'm seeing the name Rosa. Somebody might drive a Bentley, or somebody's name may be Bentley. Let me get it for y'all here. Welcome in, Savannah Nova. All right. So y'all understand it is sickness season. So I'm seeing strep. So let's get y'all some natural remedies here real quick. So of course, you know, always, which I tell y'all anyways, make sure y'all utilizing your honey for your healing anyways. Regardless, you need the honey, you need your lemon. So that lemon honey, you should be taking at least a tablespoon of honey and and local honey. Okay, local honey. You need local honey. That keeps down the bacteria growth and it's healing. Okay. And that lemon kills the parasitics. Okay. So to help with, because of what we ingest on a daily, you need that anyways. Okay. Saltwater gargling, if you're ending up with that stroke, helps slow down the inflammation in the tissue as well as killing off the moisture from the bacteria. It dries it out, okay? Especially if you have like streptococcal. Garlic will help with the antibacterial and the antifungal properties and help boost that immune system from the infection. You can add that garlic in with your food or just stream your garlic. Ginger tea will also help with boosting circulation. It will also reduce the pain in the throat. Apple cider vinegar will help break down the mucus and reduce the swelling in the throat and also kills off and fights that strep bacteria. Camellia tea will help with the relaxation. It's an antispasmodic and it also has mild relieving properties. Swishing coconut oil in your mouth can also help with the inflammation in the bacteria. Do not swallow it. Make sure you're spitting that out, fam. Peppermint oil will cool and soothe the throat. 2 or 3 drops of essential oil in your coconut oil. And just rub that on your neck or your chest. Do not use Vicks on your chest. I'm going to say it 100 times. Do not use Vicks on your chest. Okay? So if you start getting that sore throat feeling, or end up with streptococcal, those are some of your home remedies. And then I'm seeing hay fever. Has hay fever been going around, guys? I know my grandson ended up basically with it. It's rhinitis. Is also the rhinovirus. Is it also another word for it? Make sure you're using probiotics to keep your system cleaned out. You do need to do a cleansing, a body cleansing, to flush out those, flush out your system, okay? If you're not doing at least a probiotic to do a detox of your body at least once a month, at least do them every 3 months, fam. But it's preferably you need to do those once a month, okay? All right. I hate pop-ups. Okay, so if you end up with that, That's the reason why I tell y'all it's imperative to make sure you're doing your immunoboosters. You're utilizing what's that, Divine Love? You're utilizing your local honey to build those antihistamines in your body. If you end up with the rhinovirus, you want to make sure that you stay in out of that pollinated air, okay? So if you're having those symptoms, make sure you're putting a barrier to block off that pollen, okay? Okay, you can use Zelonite, which is a natural clay substance. It binds the antihistamines to the digestive tract and directly eliminates it through your stool. I'll put that in the box here for you guys. Okay, that's what it's called there. So when you do your detox, it would also flush that out your system, okay? It's a powder-like substance, okay? Use saline wash, or if you don't do actual saline, your needle pots also have a solution. It's a lot gentler on the nasal cavity and won't dry you out as bad. Those are great to use. Use air purifiers to make sure you're cleansing out. What's up, Allie? Welcome in. Cleansing out that air, keeping the air purifier. Make sure you're changing out your filters in your house collective and keeping the dust and dirt. Make sure you're shifting that, cleansing that air. But you can also utilize, just boil a pot of water and you're getting a 2-for-1, okay? Put your salt in your pot of water. Bring it to a boil. Steam. Take a towel, put it over your head. Hold your face over the pot. Breathe it in. Steam it. It cleanses your pores. It will cleanse out your nasal cavity as well. Okay? What's up, babe? What's going on, babe? What is going on in my chat? Where's the problem at, collective? All right, I'm going to make this clear. I'm going to make this clear. Because I'm not reading no more. Okay? Because Tab has a problem. When I can't have a chat and people freely express themselves without attacking another individual in the chat, causing conflict in my chat, or indirect punches in my chat. Let me make it very clear. I will shut the chat off. And I will shut the channel down. And I will quit responding to phone calls. There is individuals in this chat I speak with on a daily that has been through a lot of shit. A lot more than a lot of you other ones that I speak to. I know who my tribe is. Most of them I've met face to face and I have dealt with. We're not here to attack one another. I will not tolerate it. The main purpose of this channel is to help you guys heal. Do I make myself clear? We're not here to attack nobody. You want to attack somebody? Go look at yourself in the freaking mirror and take a deep, dark look at your inner being and your soul collective. Because if you feel the need to bring that shit to my chat box because you don't know how to control yourself and your energy, then you done played around on the sandpit, baby. It's time to get ugly. I will not tolerate it. Do I make myself clear? And but don't come in here and ask me what I believe in. Yes, I do believe in Jesus. And yes, I do believe that you need to also quit coming in here question when I'm in here handling business. Thank you, Tiff. What's up, Isabella? Welcome in, baby. Because there's bigger problems in this world that is going on right now. That freedom that you're expressing yourself in this chat box, you will not have no longer. Keep playing around, collective. Keep playing around. If I threw everything at you that I know and that I see and that I have dealt with, I promise you, half of you will not be able to digest it because you can't even get up and look yourself in the mirror because you got sorry mom and daddies. Because you got kids that betrayed you. Because you got bullied in school. You ain't seen the rough side of justice yet, baby. You ain't seen it. You ain't felt it. You have no clue. You worried about what went on with your family in the past. You worried about somebody betraying you or speaking bad on your name. Because you ain't got thick enough skin and a strong enough backbone to stand up for yourself. Now you done brought the devil dog out. Now, does anybody got a problem? Do we need to address anything else? No, I'm not calming down. You don't come in here and disrespect people. There's no way we can unite as a country and unite as God's children whenever you're sitting there taking low blows at people. You got that right, Joe. They want that smoke. Anybody else? Because some of us has been to hell and back. Collective. We were forged in the fire. I don't think people understand who y'all playing with. No, you can't. You can't. Because you over here still. You think you awake, but look, Spirit just showed it to me, baby. Spirit just showed it to me. I'm going to show it to you. Here you go. Because I can show you better than I can tell you since people don't believe it. Because you're still over here. You're still over here. Look. You're still over here what? You're still over here asleep. You're still over here asleep. Mm-hmm. I'm pissed a lot of you off. A lot of you are looking for self-righteous justice. You think your father's going to deliver some self-righteous justice, collective? I absolutely do. I'm just wondering how many in this chat is willing to go face the devil face to face. How many is literally going to go look at that snake that is taking out God's children left and right directly in their face and is able going to take a life, take down the enemy, and going to be able to sleep with it at night? How many in the chat can do that? I'm just curious. Because I know the same God that I serve, that's a loving, graceful, and a merciful God, is also a very vengeful God. So until you're ready to be able to battle that fight, and put your boots on, and be able to go look at that grimy ass snake, that serpent himself, that if you don't conform to their beliefs, will unalive you. And you're not willing to take that life, and lay your head down on a pillow at night and knew that you done it for the uplifting of God's kingdom to protect his children, then the best thing for you to do is to shut your damn mouth. Your freedom's at Jeopardy, Collective. Yeah, they do. They absolutely do. Shanice, they need to talk to God. Because I don't know what y'all's preachers been preaching to y'all all your life. But that word that's called the Holy Book is full of spiritual warfare. And history repeats itself. You didn't hear me say nothing about your knees growing. What you need is some knee pads and a straight jacket. Learn to get on your knees and hug yourself. What's your question, Ivory? Nobody's fighting you, baby. Nobody is fighting you. Not in this chat, they're not. But when you make a statement, don't make somebody feel like you're attacking them, okay? Make sure you put in there, your husband done magic. Not, I found the snake, and, it becomes vague. Perception, it does weigh. Especially when everybody's on edge. Especially the ones that's had to look over their shoulder. Because they were in a line of fire. The ones that's walking around with targets on their back. Some of us are brave enough to get in front of a screen and don't give a fuck. Like myself. Because I don't. My children are grown. I've done my job. I was called to do this. Somebody had to be the face. Somebody had to be the voice. And I'm not one to bite my tongue. So just remember. Better step lightly. Because I don't have to put my life in jeopardy and continue doing it. Because once a Marine, always a Marine. I did get a DD 214. I did get an honorable discharge. I don't have to warn nobody and nothing. I chose to answer that call. Because I knew what was going on. And the betrayal of your husband, it should be the least of your worries. Let it go. Revenge is not yours, saith the Lord. And learn to protect and continue educating your family of who the Most High God is. Teach them the word. Make them understand the enemy does not like the children of God. Are we getting it now, collective? Are we getting it? But no, everybody's got a problem with what our warriors are doing. But you don't understand what them warriors fight is the same ones that is killing Christians left and right. Okay? Regardless if you want to carry that title or not. No matter what religion you choose to follow up under. Okay? And they damn sure hate Americans. So do you want your country? Do you want your freedom? Because you think what the white man done with the Bible was bad. Just wait until the next go round. Okay? Because these that are coming after the white man, they 10 times worse. Are you ready to eat your food off the floor like a dog? Christopher, get your fake ass out of my chat. I'm not in the mood to play. Are we getting it, collective? I love y'all, family. You need to learn to protect yourself and stay grounded in the Word and know the difference. And if you haven't read the Quran and you haven't studied the Quran, it might behoove you to go take a look at it and see how much it tests your faith. And I'm just wondering, are you ready to send your children off to be ready bake ovens? I'm just wondering. Because women don't have a place in that world, collective. You're expensible and you're a ready bake oven. That is it. So it's time to put down your sword when it comes to your brothers and sisters and unite for the greater good of our country. No, it's not perfect. Confirmation. Thank you, Nova. No, all the T's are not crossed and the I's are not dotted. Okay? But you still have the ability to pray and to worship to whatever God you want to call him, under whatever religion you want to fall up under. You still have your rights. Know them. But please go understand what Tab's saying. I love y'all. Y'all stay safe. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, Most High God, thank you for your love, your mercy, your grace. Thank you for your guidance, your protection. Thank you for your Son that bridged the gap for humanity. I ask you put your anointing hands on your children on our leaders, on our country. Be with our warriors that are fighting this battle. Continue keeping us safe and in your will and not in your way, Father. And we give you the praise and glory for it. Y'all have a blessed night.